crystalflush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4488.
Well, it's a Thursday after Democrats gathered at the Illinois State Fair. Tons to tackle this morning. We'll get you everything they had to say about the messaging heading into the 2024 election, their reaction to questions about former President Trump, current President Joe Biden, and even former Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan. Plus, we got to tackle the latest in the news over gun litigation. Attorney Thomas DeVore, he'll join us after 6:30 this morning to discuss the latest in his case after a judge dismissed that case. What's next? Also, a new judge assigned to the Southern District case challenging the state's firearm industry liability law. That's just some of what we've got coming up here with Springfield's Morning News on 92.7 WMAY. Springfield's News and Talk, it's 6:04.
News.
Weather.
92.7 WMAY. Springfield's News and Talk.
I'm Don Howard. Our top story. The Springfield Fire Department announced Tuesday a grant from the Federal Emergency Management Agency to enhance its firefighting capabilities. The grant is for $460,000 and will fund breathing apparatuses to be used by firefighters entering burning buildings as well as support infrastructure. Chief Edward Canny said the new equipment will have a significant impact on the department's ability to protect lives and property. A bird in Logan County has tested positive for West Nile virus, which usually spreads through the bite of an infected mosquito. According to the Illinois Department of Public Health, the virus has been detected in 39 counties. The agency reports that so far no human cases have been reported, but over 1,000 batches of mosquitoes have tested positive statewide, along with a dozen birds. Officials warned that there could be other animals infected and in other areas. The Marion County, Kansas prosecutor, Joel Anzi, said yesterday there was insufficient evidence for police to seize computers and other items from the local newspaper office and from the publisher's home. The staff printed yesterday's edition without their cell phones and computers seized in the raid. The front page of the Marion County Record Wednesday read, "Seized but not silenced." Supporters of independent journalism have flocked to the paper's website, and subscriptions have increased by 50%. Anyone wanting to subscribe and support the newspaper can follow a link at WMAY.com. Make-A-Wish Illinois stands to benefit from a golf fundraiser on Friday. The Rail Golf Course will be hosting a 4-person scramble golf outing to raise money for the Illinois branch of the National Charitable Organization. Proceeds support life-changing wish experiences for children with critical illnesses. Registration is at 7 o'clock in the morning, shotgun start at 8 o'clock, and lunch at noon. More information at WMAY.com. Springfield's dependable 5-day forecast is next on WMAY.
News brought to you by Illinois Paving. It's paving season, and Illinois Paving is here to help. Call Cousin Bill today for your free estimate. Visit ilpaving.com.
It's a quadruple header of great racing entertainment, August 18th through 20th in Central Illinois. It all begins Friday the 18th with sprint cars at Lincoln Speedway. On Saturday afternoon, August 19th, USAC Silver Crown Champ Cars will race at the Illinois State Fair and the Hunt Brothers Bettenhausen 100, followed by Midgets and Macon Speedway Saturday night. On Sunday the 20th, the Arca Menards Series competes in the Dutch Boy 100 plus Sportsman. Save big money at Menards on discounted tickets to the Arca race. For more info, visit trackenterprises.com.
Less hassle, more travel. We've got connections. Springfield to Chicago O'Hare to anywhere. The Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport has recently undergone improvements to make your experience flying to and from your hometown even easier. Security lines are short, parking is always free, and customer service is a top priority. Book your next American Airlines flight from SPI at AA.com. Fly local, fly SPI. Take the easy way out.
Take the easy way out.
Barcom Security. You know, we're the Have a Secure Day security systems company, right here out on South Cokie Mill Road. Family owned and managed for nearly 50 years. We are local experts in residential, small business, and commercial security systems. Family owned, family values, treating you just like family. Call us anytime, day or night, and we'll actually pick up the phone. You can check us out at barcomsecurity.com, and as always, have a secure day.
To protect his home and family from disaster, Steve used courage, wisdom, and his camera phone.
That should do it.
Way to go, Steve! By simply taking digital pictures of his family's important documents, Steve can always have them stored safely online, no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
92.7 WMAY.
Springfield's news and talk.
Springfield's dependable 5-day forecast on WMAY. Some scattered showers this morning, then mostly sunny with a high near 82, low around 56 tonight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 79, low around 59. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 93. And Monday, sunny and hot with a high near 94. I'm Don Howard, 92.7 WMAY.
Weather sponsored by BLH Computers in Springfield, Jacksonville, and Taylorville. Online at blhcomputers.com.
This summer, Coors Light wants you to retire, even if it's only temporary. Take a break from your 9 to 5 for 9 holes of golf.
4.
Trade those spreadsheets for a bingo card.
7. Oh, bingo!
Or swap your office chair for a water aerobics floaty.
Cool doodles up, everyone!
This summer, welcome to temporary retirement. Coors Light, made to chill. Copyright 2023 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Here at Warren Boynton State Bank, we're proud to be a true community bank since 1877. We remind you that the goal of a community bank is to work together with our customers and communities to help move them forward in positive ways. When we accept your deposits, we invest that money right back into this area, into homes, farms, and small businesses. One of our primary goals is to help this community in any way we can. And because we've invested in you, our friends and neighbors, our bank is safe and sound and in business to stay. We're sincere in our care and concern for this community. Our employers, directors, and managers are people you know, people who are dedicated to making this a better place to live. Discover what a true community bank is at Warren Boynton State Bank, 3030 Spring Mill Drive in Springfield. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Warren Boynton, your bank.
There's a reason your parents and grandparents keep going to Hendricks Home Furnishings. Trending styles, endless design options, and easy to deal with. It's the way their customers describe Hendricks Home Furnishings, and with competitive prices to the box stores in Springfield. If you're shopping for furniture and you haven't been to Verdon, you're missing the biggest and best showroom in Central Illinois. Check it out on Google 360 or come see them. They'll even pay for your gas down to Verdon. Hendricks Home Furnishings. See store for details.
Springfield's Morning News with Greg Bishop, broadcasting from the Fly SPI Studios. Take the easy way out. 92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk.
Well, welcome to Thursday. And the Illinois State Fair almost over, believe it or not. I'm Greg Bishop. It is Springfield's Morning News on 92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk. We've got a lot coming up today. This segment's going to do a bit of a preview of all we've got loaded up, so appreciate everybody tuning in and checking out the show. Of course, you can follow me anywhere, Bishop on Air, on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Facebook or YouTube, where we do the live stream each and every morning as well. And you can call in live and local at 217-629, no, it's not that, 217-629-7970. That's the phone number where you can sound off on all the issues we talk about. Now, I know a lot of people listening online, but the best way to call in on topic is to listen live. So make sure that you are live if you are calling in. Outside of that, comments on YouTube, comments on Twitter, comments on Facebook, and even emails. Those work as well. bishoponair@gmail.com. All right, so make it happen. What do we got coming up today? Well, We'll, of course, get to what happened at the state fair yesterday, both on and off the grounds. You had Governor J.B. Pritzker use an expletive when describing the Republican Party, and it looks like the messaging's starting to come together for Democrats heading into the 2024 election. And a lot of it's focused on Trump and Make America Great Again and what they said were conspiracy theories. But we were also asking those Democrats at the state fair about a variety of other things. We'll hear Senator Dick Durbin talk about Biden and the possible investigations that are ongoing and possible impeachment inquiry. Share with you his thoughts there. But also, it was a sunny day yesterday at the fairgrounds, but there was that cloud of Mike Madigan and the corruption allegations that he's pleaded not guilty to, but 4 have been found guilty of. And going on this week, you've got Tim Mapes facing a trial over perjury, and a lot of evidence being presented to the jury, including undercover phone call conversations being recorded and so on. So we'll actually delve into some of that as well. And I asked around at the fairgrounds yesterday about that cloud of corruption and what Democrats should take away as a lesson from all of that. So we'll hear several high-ranking officials discuss that as well. Also, in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll talk about agriculture, and also we'll talk with somebody from the Smart Carbon Network. We've had a lot of conversation about the CO2 pipeline being proposed to cut through parts of Illinois to take concentrated CO2 gas and put it down into the ground, deep into the ground. There's a couple of different pipelines that are being proposed. So we'll actually talk with one of the groups that is trying to get out what they say is the correct information about those potential projects. So again, just some of what's coming up here on the program, a lot to get to this hour. We're going to get right into the litigation against gun laws in Illinois. A couple of different fronts we'll talk about coming up next. Of course, you've got the ongoing gun and magazine ban that was upheld by the Illinois Supreme Court on Friday. And when we had talked with Thomas DeVore over the weekend, he indicated that he's going to proceed his case as best he can, but this week a judge did dismiss that. So we'll actually talk with Tom DeVore after 6:30 this morning. So looking forward to that conversation, see what the next steps are there. We may also have to discuss what's possible in the efforts to bring a Caperton challenge against the Illinois Supreme Court. And that's the challenge that raises questions of conflict of interest and whether a judge should recuse themselves or if their ruling, if they're found to have any perceived conflict there, should even count. So maybe we talk a little bit about that with DeVore as well. So a lot to get to. Again, you can, contact us live and local at 217-629-7970. You can also email bishoponair@gmail.com or find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. You can find me on Instagram as well and message me there if you like. Either way, we can connect and get your voice heard. All right, it's got to take a break real quick. 6:15. Let's take a look at Springfield's dependable 5-day forecast, where today you've got a beautiful sunny sky expected. The high of 83. Let's refresh this. Yep. 83 the high with a chance of showers, but then sunny skies. Clear overnight, the low of 66. Friday, sunshine, the high of only 79. And then for your Saturday, we're looking at a high of 84, sunny skies, warming up. Sunday and Monday, it's going to be hot, hot, hot. 93 Sunday, 96 Monday. Sunny skies all throughout. Right now, 63 degrees as the sun comes up. It's 6:16 from Culver's West on Wabash.
It's time to apply at Culver's West on Wabash. We're hiring all positions, and did we mention free food? Only at Culver's West on Wabash.
And paid for by Linear Marketing Group. Are you drowning in debt? Are you struggling to make minimum payments? Did you know that on average, a household with at least one credit card struggles with over $17,000 in credit card debt? If this sounds like you, know that it's not your fault. Credit card debt happens to good people. Credit card companies lure you in with low introductory rates and low minimum payments. Before you know it, you're in over your head. We've helped thousands of good people just like you become debt-free with our Debt Reset program that will dramatically reduce your debt down to a fraction of what you owe. Our Debt Reset program is customized to get you debt-free in as little as 24 to 48 months with one low monthly payment. If you owe over $10,000 in credit card debt or even personal loans, call 800-268-1993 now. There are no upfront fees or out-of-pocket expenses. You don't pay a dime until we succeed. Call now to see how the Debt Reset program can work for you. 800-268-1993. That's 800-268-1993. Again, 800-268-1993.
Breaking news, that's what the Center Square does best. The stories other media outlets refuse to report, the Center Square's breaking them. All the time. Stories about government waste and political spending. Stories about partisan agendas that hijack your tax dollars. The Center Square has it all covered and delivers the biggest news to your inbox as it happens. Sign up now for your state's Center Square newsletters at thecentersquare.com. That's thecentersquare.com.
There are 3 words I always hear when someone from our staff is on the phone. We got it. Hi, it's Laurie from Rex Battery, and whenever somebody calls us and asks if we have a certain type of battery, the answer is always, we got it. Even in those very rare instances we don't, we know how to get it. And if we don't know how to get it, we'll build it. That's how committed we are to making sure you have the power you need. From model cars to real cars, from toys to tractors, dog collars to doorbells, riding mowers to remote keys. If it takes a battery, we have it at Rex Battery. Over 75,000 batteries in stock right now. So if you're wondering if we've got a battery, yep, we've got it. They're fresh, fully charged, and ready to go. Keeping Central Illinois fully powered for over 60 years. Rex Battery, Clear Lake, west of Dirksen.
Rex with a double X battery. Generations of power.
John, the price of groceries is enough to send somebody into a panic mode these days.
Yeah, especially when the refrigerator goes kaput.
Even more so. We got a call from a customer who had that problem with a freezer load of those expensive groceries.
And that'll keep you awake at night just thinking about it.
Right. So, because Dick Van Dyke stocks the 100 most used parts, we were able to send a factory-trained tech out to her place to fix the problem before she lost any of that food.
And he wasn't some subcontractor either.
Trained right here locally by the team of Dick Van Dyke.
You know one way to fight inflation?
Yep.
Keep from having to buy expensive stuff twice.
This is Dennis Regan, chairman of Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. When you buy from us, you get the whole store, which means you have the comfort of knowing that if anything goes wrong, we'll make it right. Wow!
Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. We stand behind what we sell. We offer so much more. Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
There are many reasons to buy a Verlo mattress. We've narrowed it down to the 8 great reasons to choose Verlo. Reason number 2, we have a local factory. You have the benefit of buying factory direct. That means we don't have a middleman markup, so you save money. You're also buying local. So not only are you supporting a local business, but you're dealing with people in your community with over 30 years of combined experience. We'll work tirelessly to make sure you sleep soundly. For a list of all 8 great reasons and our current sale, Google us or like us on Facebook.
When I commit to someone, I want them to commit back to me for, life. That's why I love Verlo mattress. When you buy a Verlo, you get something nobody else offers, a commitment to helping you love your sleep for as long as you own your mattress with a lifetime comfort guarantee. Those other places, you get a measly 60, 90, maybe 120 nights. Not even close, guys. Wake up, sleep better. Verlo.
Every 2 seconds, someone needs blood. Do your part today and you could save someone's life with Impact Life. And during Impact Life's Good Giving promotion this summer, all donors who register to give blood will be eligible to receive a $25 gift card. Or continue the giving and donate your gift to support local teachers. Please, give what's in your heart because we are changing the world together. Learn more at bloodcenter.org.
Listen and watch the interviews with today's newsmakers on Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe now. Springfield's Morning News with Greg Bishop on 92.7 WMAY.
rock and roll. What do you guys say? All right. Looks like the live stream is starting to hiccup here. That's awesome. Welcome back. Springfield's Morning News. I'm Greg Bishop on 92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk, as we get into the program here. And again, a lot coming up. And one of the things that we'll also do is we'll check out all of the evidence that the Chicago Tribune has brought forward from the trial against Tim Mapes, who is, of course, former House Speaker Michael Madigan's former chief of staff and House clerk. And I asked a lot of the Democrats at the state fairgrounds about what exactly they've got to say about a lesson learned from the Madigan stuff and the saga and the cloud of corruption. So obviously these are important questions that I think we need to get to the bottom of. And whether or not we've got the issues of corruption dealt with at the State House. Is that really taken care of now, or is it not? So I do have a small technical issue I'm going to work through here, all right? So I appreciate everybody's patience. We'll get into it, I promise, here with Springfield's Morning News on this Thursday. But obviously, we, of course, want to make sure everything's running properly so that everybody's able to tune in. So, again, stay tuned. We got a lot more to get to here with Springfield's Morning News on WMAY. So stay with us, and we'll be back with more. And right now, it looks like 6:24, and we're going to take an early break for news. So stay tuned here with Springfield's Morning News on WMAY. Now, 6:24, and let's check some headlines.
92.7 WMAY.
Here are the three big things you need to know.
I'm Don Howard. Our top story. The Marion County, Kansas prosecutor Joel Enzi said yesterday there was insufficient evidence for police to seize computers and other items from the local newspaper office and from the publisher's home. The staff printed yesterday's edition without their cell phones and computers seized in the raid. The front page of the Marion County Record Wednesday read, "Seized but not silenced." Supporters of independent journalism have flocked to the newspaper's website, and subscriptions have increased by 50%. Anyone wanting to subscribe and support the newspaper can follow a link at WMAY.com. If live jazz and blues is your thing, Rudy Boz and friends will be appearing at Boone's, 301 West Edwards Street in downtown Springfield. The four-piece ensemble